Hey y'all, I'm Josh from A Bear's World here in Houston, Texas. It is November 9th, and I kind of just finished setting up a little bit of my greenhouse layout. Got the structure built out and a few plants in here, and I want to give you a little bit of a tour. It's been a while since I did the last tour in the garden bed, which is actually right on the other side of this fence here. And so I thought I'd show you around, show you what's going to be growing with us over the 2017 winter and into 2018. Right, so right off the bat, this is the Rollinia tree. Makes a fruit called Bariba. It's an Annona fruit. It, I believe it is from Brazil, and so it really can't get down below, I think, 50 degrees, so it's definitely going in here over the winter, probably first start of the spring. We usually get a pretty warm spring right off the bat. I've got it also sitting right across from what I'm hoping is going to be our heat source on those really cold days. There's basically a big compost pile. I just dug it all out of our tumbler and put it in here, and I'm hoping, it's going to kind of put off enough heat to keep this greenhouse warm. Right here in the middle, I've got a little empty bucket with holes in the bottom. It's just a normal planter. I'm probably going to take it out, add more holes along the sides here, just so that, get a little bit more airflow, maybe get some worms in here just to finish breaking it down. And then I've got a piece of plastic that I've been putting over the top. There's just a little bag I have wood chips in. That'll kind of keep it nice and tight in there, kind of a little bit insulated. Oh yeah, the sun's starting to come out. I love it. So I also, as a note, put wood chips down all over the bottom. I'm going to finish putting wood chips down here. That way it just kind of evens out the land. There's a lot of just holes and stuff like that, and as you can see, a lot of weeds and stuff coming up. So hopefully that'll help out as well. Let's see. Next, I've got our little shelf here. We've got some Loquat Seedlings down below. They're not 100% happy, but they're surviving for the most part. I got a few sugar apple seedlings here. I started them here in this little greenhouse, little clamshell thing up top. Just a few more of the same. Some loquat, moringa. There's actually a jackfruit right here. Started it from seed. A little baby papaya. So right next to that is a angel red pomegranate tree. This one we got in the springtime, and this corner is kind of cramped, so it may be hard to identify exactly what's what, but I'll try to clue you in. Right next to this, this is actually a prickly pear cactus we took a piece of. I'm going to keep it here and get it rooted, and that way it'll start. We'll start growing our own prickly pears here. I expect that's probably going to take off. This is a tamarind tree. We like to make tamarindo aguas frescas. It's kind of like water and fruit, and so it's really good. No fruit off of that yet. It's still pretty new. Then in the back, you can't really see it. I've actually got a lemon guava tree there in the corner. Let's see if I can get closer. There you go, lemon guava, and another little papaya here grown from seed. I got it from a old guy in the neighborhood. Here, right in front of me, this is the miracle berry. If you've ever had these, this is the one that everyone talks about flavor tripping, because it whenever you eat it, it makes anything you eat sour taste sweet. So it's pretty cool, little novelty fruit there. Just all around cool plant. It's fun to have at parties. This is the Kerry Carambola, or the star fruits. You can see this here. And we actually just picked a bunch of fruit off of it, and so I took that opportunity to move it. It's real, like, wind sensitive. So anytime we try to move it, it just pretty much just started knocking fruit off. But this thing, the star fruit, is just like constantly flowering pretty much since the last spring. There's a few. This is like the next round of fruit here. That's about quarter sized, and like I said, we just pulled off a bunch of fruit on here that was much bigger, and so now this is really taken off with all that big fruit gone. All the nutrients and all the effort can go into these. Briefly, I have a few different kind of mints hanging in here. This is a pineapple mint. There's also peppermint and chocolate mint in here. And I've got the Kampong Guava. I believe it's also known as the red sugar apple, or red star apple, something like that. So I'm excited to see what that looks like. It's still kind of small, but it should fruit early. Then we've got the longin right next to that. That's also a new one for us. Got a big sweet sensation lychee. It's actually putting off a lot of new growth. I trimmed it because there was a lot of fungus on some of the leaves. Kind of looked like that right there. And after I trimmed it, man, it really put on a new set of leaves. This is a sunshine blueberry. put off quite a few blueberries last year, and about half of it died off, and I just trimmed that up this morning, so hopefully we'll get a big shot of new growth. Back in the back here, we've got strawberry guava in the front, and in the very back, up here up top, this is a black chico sapote. It's supposed to be black pudding sapote. Here's that mint and chocolate mint. This is a guava I took from, actually I got this from Trader's Village here in Houston, off of 290. It was a real small tree, and probably about the size of this one. And as you can see now, it's got 3 different branches, all with branches coming off of it. Just a little bit of a table, an aquarium I turned into it. Got a bunch of little cactus seedlings in here. I'm not sure if you can see any of those, but that's kind of slow going, work in progress. And then the same on the bottom. And then we're back to the Rollinia tree. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is so far what I've got set up for our greenhouse this winter. I don't expect it to get crazy cold, probably for like another month, but I'll be ready. So if you have any questions or comments, suggestions, put them in the comments section down below. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.